Welcome, you guys. How are you today? How are you today? I want to know. How are you today? Good morning. So, what we're talking about is my 6-3-2. 6 years of business, 3 years full time, 2 years of modeling. And these are the little tidbits that I've gotten so far. So, 6 years in business has taught me sit with God first, figure out who you are and what you want to preserve, what you want to let go of, all of the above, before you get a business coach. Okay? They may not tell you this, but I will. I would have saved thousands of dollars if I would have talked to God first. Like, no cap. I'm grateful for the experience, but I'm letting you know sit with God first because He will be your business partner forever. Some of these people are not meant to be here forever. Just let you know. There's a season for everything. So, number two, something else that I learned bet on yourself. Always bet on yourself. Stand true to who you are and who God created you to be. Because at the end of the day, you're going to get told a lot of no's. People are not going to like you for it, and that's okay. When you know who you are and who you belong to, none of that will matter. It may hurt for a little while, but that too shall pass. So, number three. Number three, I learned that longevity means more than anything. Stick to it whether you're loud or quiet, whether you are in public or behind closed doors. Everybody wants to see everything, but don't nobody want to invest. When you learn to allow who accesses your energy, things will start to look so much better and less chaotic. Just saying. Just saying. So, number four, I think. Number four, what I learned is be strategic with your money and find a tax person that rides with you, that has a great vibe. Because when I tell you my way of keeping my finances and different stuff like that, she understands. And I don't be having problems. They get what they need and they leave me alone. If they tell you how to do it, when to do it, and whatever, find a tax person that believes in principles more than anything. Because if they wanted to find it, they can look for themselves. Just saying. Number five, be organized. Whatever you got to do, you are the first representation of your business. So if you are inconsistent or if you half ass do stuff when it comes to your business, it's not going to get there. People will talk down on your business before they actually have integrity. Remember that. Number whatever. I don't remember what number it is. But the next point, 6 years doesn't always show the blood, sweat, and tears that you put in. First of all, I ripped my nail off in case you're wondering. Um, but yeah, people don't see it. People will project their stuff onto you. But if you don't know who you are, you're gonna mess around and listen to it and internalize it. And then you're wondering why you're so upset and why your nervous system is like, oh my gosh. Yeah, don't do that. It'll save you a lot. Also, respect your prices. I had to deal with this. I went in on this business not really understanding fully of what I wanted to do and having people tell you pick this, pick that, baby. I done been bashed on Facebook. I done been bashed behind closed doors. But guess what? God still prevails because I work for him, not human race. Just saying. When you create stuff that you love, people that love you will love it. Okay? Remember that. You also don't have to do nothing for free that you don't want to do. And do not overgive yourself either. I went through years of overfunctioning, overloving, just for people to shit in my face. And guess what? God's still here. So it's I'm just saying. It's okay. My last gem. As long as you see the vision, that's all that matters. When I tell you that's all that matters, that's what's going to keep you up at night. That's what's going to keep you on your face when it comes to your business. Whatever you got to do, do not give up on it because you never know when you're this close to that one. Yes. Believe in yourself if no one else will. Just saying. Now, on to the next. Okay. 3 years full time. I went full time after leaving a very toxic working place. I loved the people there, but management was just not it. Couldn't get jiggy with it. I'm very orderly, or I at least try to be. Even in my chaos, there's order. So I'm not hearing nobody's mess about, oh, you can't have both. Actually, you really can. If it makes sense, it makes sense. Just got to follow it. Just saying. Okay, second thing. I don't even know if that was the first, but guess what? We're no longer counting anymore. What else? Them 3 years will show you who you're really here for and who really believes in the vision. People will come and go, but everybody cannot stay. Okay? Remember, you have to get there before you leave the breadcrumbs along the way, but make sure you get there first before you just out here holding doors for people that will never even unlock it for you. Okay? Remember that. There's a lot of people in this industry modeling too, and we're going to get into that. That will give you the whole machine, but will not give you the power cord. And now you're wondering why the hell the shit don't work. Just saying. What else? Also, understanding that this is a faith thing. The strategy is faith. Okay? That's the strategy. People will try and assume that you did X, Y, and Z to get where you get to. People will lie. I've been in places where they have lied, and guess what? God still prevailed, and He will vindicate for you. Just saying. Now, when it comes to being full time, learning how to budget, learning how to strategically work. I am a natural hairstylist. I am a model. I am an author. I trade in the market from time to time. Like, we really be doing this. So, when I tell you, it's not for the weak. But you cannot make me go to a 9 to 5 and listen ass. God gonna have to sit on my couch, on my bed, and look me in my eyeballs. Well, maybe not my eyeballs, because I might die. Look at the back of your head, okay? And let me know it's T, okay? Because no, I'm able to spend time with my son. I'm able to spend time elevating my business and helping other people in their business, whether they give me credit or not. And I don't look for it, but it does speak volumes. Just saying. Also, what else? Integrity. People don't operate in integrity for real. Like, it's very rare meeting people who operate in a place of love when it comes to business and truly meaning that and wanting that. They are willing to give you enough so they'll look good, but not enough for you to actually excel. There's a lot of people that, oh, I want you to do good, but not better than me. And I had to learn that the hard way because coming in, I was very naive. Just saying. Also, when it comes to being in business, don't the worst thing you can do is panic and fold when God is using it to stretch you. That's the worst you can think. That's the worst thing you do. That's how I got my last job. And that's why I said last. I literally only got that job because I started panicking. But had I not listened to what God told me to do and actually had the faith and trust, I would have not had to learn that lesson. And that was one of the biggest lessons I had to learn. And that crap hurt. Boo sugar. It did. So when I say that, be careful. Also, when it comes to being full time, you have a lot of time because a lot of the stuff that these folks give you that's in the 8 hours really don't take 8 hours. I can do a lot of stuff in 1 to 2 hours that will set me for the whole week outside of actual labor work that could set me farther in the future. When I tell you these folks be playing, these folks be playing. And there's nothing wrong with 9 to 5 because there's people that are designed for that. But understand, make sure that 9 to 5 works for you, baby, and not for it. Okay? We are not a part of this Babylon system. Okay? And so no, you're stressed, you're overstimulated, and you're overworking. Figure it out, babe. At least let it be productive for the next 5, 10 years at least. If you're gonna hustle, make sure you're not hustling forever. Make sure the hustle is at least allowing some form of rest. And that's another thing learned. Rest. I used to have this hustle mentality, this workhorse mentality. And when I tell you, when I stopped desiring being booked and busy, everything aligned how I needed it to align. Anytime that I ever needed money, anytime that I've needed X, Y, and Z, God has made sure I had it, regardless. If I chose to rest, at the end of the day, everything still got handled. I may not be a millionaire, but I'm a millionaire in my mind. And that's all that matters because I can't take that shit with me anyway. So, might as well be rich here on the inside. Okay, I'm sorry. But yes, 3 years has taught me those main things. Be careful with the people that do not want to give you the power cord because they will want you to be grateful for giving you a box that you could have just went and got the whole thing for. Okay? Be careful. And you're not wrong. They're just gonna gaslight you and think you're tripping. But guess what, babe? You're really not. So I'll be the sis, the auntie, whatever, to let you know you're not tripping. They really want to give you what they have to offer and they want you to just let it be enough. And it don't be enough. It's okay. There's nothing wrong with you for knowing that it's not enough because you know where God is taking you. And if they can't take accountability for it because they have the power cord, if they didn't have the power cord, I don't think they would have been asked in the first place. But they do, and they don't give it. That's okay. Move along. So, those are the things that I learned for 3 years of being in the business. Now, let's move on to modeling. Okay, now we're going to talk about 2 years being in the modeling industry. Okay, so my original story is I've been dancing for a very long time. I've been in the game for a very long time, have hosted classes, have danced with violence behavior, and also choreographed shows. And I'm very thankful for it and the people that allowed it. That would never go unnoticed, whether we talk or not. Just saying. So, when it comes to 2 years, one thing that I've noticed that there's a lot of people that are very noisy, very, very noisy. Talk to the ones that are quiet. Talk to the ones that observe. Talk to the ones that have humility. And it's not for image, it's just who they are. It's their integrity. Don't let nobody project on you because there's a lot of that, especially in this type of industry. You're going to find it everywhere. But of course, with modeling, it's beauty standards, it's confidence, it's all of the above. And everybody ain't got it. They just know how to walk it and act like it. It's one of those things where if it walk like a duck and impersonate a duck, they think they the duck. Or if they slither like a duck, talk like a duck, for some reason they feel like they move like a duck, they don't really be ducks. It don't really be that. So you got to use your discernment through it all. Just saying. Say no to opportunities that don't align with your model version of yourself or yourself in general. And what I mean by that, I don't do shows where we backbite people. I don't do shows where you're bullying models. I don't do shows that you want to pick and choose in favoritism. And of course, picking and choosing on professional integrity matter, cool. But taking people's opportunity just to look good, I'll never be cool with that. You're not gonna make me. I do know how to work in rooms with people. I do. And, oh, that's another thing. Learning how to work in rooms where you know that cordial will never get it. Being able to work in rooms that you won't stop your bag, a true bag, a true bag, a true bag. All bags ain't true, okay? All bags ain't true, okay? Understand your worth. Understand who you are as an individual, as a model, as a business person, because this is your business. You are your walking billboard. You are your brand, okay? Understanding that no matter what, people will try and step on toes in the rooms that you are just not in. And that's okay because God returns that. God returns it. God returns it. Argue with your mama. God will show it all. I never understand because sometimes you don't even be looking. but for real, understanding that there is a business to this, there's always a business to this. And I love modeling because one, I know if I walk away from modeling today, there will never be another me. And you should feel the same way about yourself. It's not that hard. You just gotta like yourself first. And I like me. I don't know if you like you. Some of y'all act like y'all don't like you. But I like me. I'm pretty cool. Tell some amazing jokes too. You should come to my comedy sets one day. If I have them. I thought about that. I thought about having some comedy sets because I be on it. I be on you guys. But for real, when it comes to modeling, I love modeling. I really do. And I'm thankful for the people that I've met along the way. I'm thankful for the people that I fell out with. I'm thankful for the people that are still here. Because guess what? Everything happens for a reason. Everything happens for a reason. Pills have to be swallowed, not like that, more so figuratively. Okay? Now, if you popping pills, that's between you and God. That's I don't know. But whatever you choose to do, make sure you stand on who you are, whether you're in front or behind, because people will try and shame you and guilt you for something that God don't even be mad at you about. I'm just saying, there's no reason to judge when you already talk to God, and there's no reason to care if that's the case. So when I say Stand on who you are and who you belong to. You have to in this industry. You have to. And the connections that you do make, keep them. But also, don't be a. Now, look, I'm telling you as a sister, don't be scared to burn bridges that already had a crappy foundation to begin with. It's okay. Because the thing is, if people really love you and really care, they don't mind rebuilding a better bridge with you. You just got to be worth it to them. And sometimes they don't even be worth it themselves. It's not worth the orange shoot. So don't worry about it. It's not worth any of it. At the end of the day, you still have so many blessings coming. It don't even matter. What else? Make sure you do your own research. Make sure you know, have whatever you need, because people will literally sit here in your face and let you be wrong for a long time before they want you to be right. Okay? Do your own research. Like the Bible says, study yourself approved with the Lord. Same thing with modeling, same thing with dancing, same thing with business, same thing with anything you decide to do. Show yourself approved in God's eyes. Show the work, show the integrity that you have in your business, in your modeling, in your person, whatever the case may be. Because as long as you walk in that, God sees that. Okay? At the end of the day, when it comes to modeling, I love it. When I get on that, when I get on the runway, don't even worry about it. Don't even worry about it. We coming. Okay? We coming. So when I say that, just know I'm coming and you're gonna see me. But for real, I want you guys to know that this is a beautiful industry. Just make sure you're surrounded by the right people, surrounded by people that actually want to see you win and do better than them. Because you would be surprised that you will see a lot of more people that don't want you to do that before you see the real ones. And it can get noisy and it can get loud. Make sure you know how to regulate your nervous system. Because when I tell you, coming into this and knowing God don't play and He letting me know where to go, how to be, how to do, in order to have, you would be surprised. So when I say make sure you have what you need, because a lot of people will not make sure that you do. There's a lot of noise, there's a lot of talking. Turn it down so you can hear God's voice, so you know who to listen to and who not. Make sure you're discerning. All shows are not a part of you, okay? And at some point, people need to start paying you for your time, for your effort, and not in just clothes. Clothes are cute, but clothes don't pay bills, okay? Let's get there. Also, 2 years in modeling. I am not a photographer. Never addressed myself as a photographer. But I will say the one thing that I truly despise about this industry that it's turned into is the difference in pay. Like, you get a photo shoot, but you don't really get all your pictures. What? Why do you hold on to people's pictures? Are you like in a dark room staring at everybody's pictures that you have? Okay. Um Make sure you pay attention to events, make sure you're paying to opportunities, make sure you are aligning with things that God has you, because everything cannot go on your plate. I had to learn how to say no, and I used to hate to say no, but now I'm quick to say no. It is what it is. Everybody that is for you will be for you, and everybody that is against you will make sure they let you know that they are against you. Make sure that you do not attach yourselves to people. That goes from 6 3 and 2. Make sure you do not attach yourselves to people like that. Make sure that you have yourself guarded through your mind, your heart, your spirit, because God wants you to do that. Because too much access will make sure you have the wrong people accessing it. Okay? Be careful. Because when I tell you, I would hate for y'all to miss out on how beautiful this industry is, how much opportunity is in. I'm about to have my own show. What? And y'all know me. If y'all know me since high school, if y'all know me up until now, y'all know that I love giving a show and making sure my people feel good about themselves. Oh, and I hate VIP tickets. I really do. Everybody's a VIP when they come to my show. You ain't got to worry about that. You're going to get fed and you're going to get a good show. We don't play that. Because why? Because I can't pay an extra $10 to your show? I'm not VIP? That's how my brain works. It may not be how everybody else's brain works, but that's how my brain works. So Don't mind me when it comes to that. But I cannot stand VIP. Everybody's VIP. What? What? Everybody's VIP. Okay. Okay. I think that's really about it that I could really think about, because when I tell you guys, it's about to be 2026 is already lit. I can't wait for y'all to really see what I got next. I'm excited. So that's what I got for y'all. 632, 6 years in business, 3 years full time, 2 years in the modeling game, and this is what I've came up with. And I want you guys to know that although I gave you these gems, nuggets, warnings, and all of the above, I want you to know that God did not make a mistake putting me here. I'm glad that I paid attention. I'm glad He told me what to do. I'm glad that I got fired from that job in 2020. I fired myself, but I feel like I got fired, but fire is fire. I don't know, whatever. If I would have never got fired or fired myself from my job, I would have never had this business. Okay? Let's talk about it. Like, I would not have gotten to this point fast enough in these 6 years of elevation. Probably still be lollygagging and in college doing something that I don't want to do, following somebody else's dream that I never wanted to follow in the first place. And then the only reason I wanted to follow it because of a deranged fantasy that I had. So that's stupid. Like, that's a waste of money. That's a waste of money. So with that being said, I pray that you guys take everything that I say in. Make sure you let applause stay, and if it don't, let it fly away. Okay? Cool. Great. I love you. Stick to it. If you're not doing it, do it. There's too many people, at least in my area, that I know will break necks, and not doing it. Go do it. Don't let nobody around you, whether you here, whether you there, or you farther away, it don't matter, baby. Make sure you do what you need to do, okay? Because you are that. And there's a lot of people in this industry that walk like they are, but don't feel and know that they are. And you can spot the difference when you know who you are and who you belong to. Other than that, I love you guys. I'm thankful for you guys. Thank you for coming to my little TED talk or whatever. I'm gonna go skate and have a little ball. And I love you. See y'all soon.